You're a filthy pig cunt.
I am. I'm a pig, mate. Oh. Water.
Yes. Water in this. Water in this.
What in that? Water. What is good? What is poppin', everybody? My name is C.
And my name is No Shit.
And welcome to episode 71 of Bad Habits of
71.
Podcast. 71. We in the building. How you doing, bro?
In the building, indeed. Pretty good, mate. Fucking, just fucking doing the damn thing.
It's out here, mate. It's out here.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Tired, but are we always tired? I feel like, remember how we used to do our old man
We're
weather
always
talks?
tired.
I feel like
yeah,
we haven't done it. We haven't. I was about to say we're in fall now. We're in the autumn time for the Aussies, and they're in
I have
spring.
my flannel on, as you can see. I mean, if that wasn't like gonna let you know what the fucking season was, what will fucking flip it?
Literally nothing, mate. You are just the fucking embodiment. You are human fall, and I feel like as this goes, I'm just already getting tireder. Like,
because it's gloomy, bro.
It's gloomy. The sun is setting slightly earlier all the time.
The pressure's changing.
Yeah, is that what it is? The
pressure, yeah. You should get a barometer in your house, mate.
And what does that do as far as how do you use that to? What's the deal?
I don't know. I kind of just feel it out. But like when it's cloudy, and if I look outside, it's like mad glary and shit. I don't know. Usually hurts my fucking head, and I feel a little drowsy or like a little swimmy. Mm-hmm. Sometimes if I don't feel that in the head, I'll feel it in the body. I feel just like heavy. Like if it's damp outside, I feel like a heavy fat cunt sort of thing. But you know what I mean.
So the barometer, the higher the pressure, the more is the higher the pressure, the more you sort of feel lethargic or some shit.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
And if it's actually raining and stuff like that, if there's actual precipitation going on, then there's a huge impact on the body too. So it's a bunch of things going around there. But like, I think that's definitely comes with the change. But it's a little bit cooler in the evening, so I'm sleeping a bunch better. So I'm keen as fuck about that.
Yeah. I've detested the hot evenings. They suck all the balls.
Sweaty ball sack soup for you, doggy dog.
Mate. Like literally ball sack.
Campbell's ball sack soup.
Just bowl soup everywhere. It's a shame, but at least we've gone on from that. So, it's good times out here. It's just the two of us again this evening. But we're going to hold it down.
Two of us.
Hey. So right now,
sorry.
As we're filming the Verzuz with Big Daddy Kane and what's his name? KRS One is going down. I'm not really getting
Uncle Christopher.
So at the time it is now, I think it's just a DJ.
It's going to kick off in like 20 minutes, you reckon, eh?
Yeah, so like we're not really going to get... I mean, look, I can't say like I really give a fuck, but I'm
definitely interested to see, God MCs fucking have a go, but like I'm not going to... Yeah. I mean, we're obviously recording right now. I'm going to check it out as soon as we're finished.
Yeah, we'll watch it a bit later.
I mean, shit, bro. Still going to fucking see how it goes, man.
Yeah, I feel you. What do you got there? A little Avo? Is that the pills?
Yeah, Alvo pills. Best Pilsner in fucking Toronto. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's
genuinely ridiculous.
Is it better than Godspeed, though?
For Pilsners, yeah.
It's a big call. Wrong podcast, but it's a big call.
Very, very delicious. Very consistently clean. I love it.
It is. I do really like that fucking beer.
I want to have a side by side here. I'll be happy to have another revisit on the Godspeeds.
Yeah, you should.
But I drink Godspeed regularly, but like I haven't had a Pilsner from them for a while. So, but yeah, the Aveling Pilsner is exceptional. I love it very much.
Okay, I'm with you. It would be good to do a side by side on that one. Maybe we could figure it out.
I'll fucking chuck a couple in the mail next time for you, dog.
Yeah, let's fucking do it, mate. Let's fucking bloody do it.
Yeah.
So you want to start with the rapidy rap songs?
Tunes?
Yeah, maybe we'll go through those quick, and then we've got a few little funny segments, and we got some stuff because there's more music that I dropped last week on Friday or a few days ago. So we're going to touch on that. Yeah, man. You want to...
before we start that, may I jump in and suggest that we nominate our slang terms for the episode?
Oh, fuck yes. Okay, do it, please.
All right, mate. Tinny.
All right. Oh, perfect. Show them what a tinny is.
I just thought of it right now. A tinny is this. I just cracked one. Crack a tin. Smash a tinny.
Yep.
Just look, crush a tinny. You just crush it, mate.
Crush it. Go on.
He needs a
right.
can of beer.
I love it. A can of beer. And they actually, like, non-ironically call it that in the craft beer world, too. Like, they actually...
Crush some tins, my English
Mate.
folks would say.
So, what can I go? I was gonna...
Sorry.
What about... I'm just trying to picture... What's, like, a stupid Aussie word for something that, like... What about, like, something like chuck it in the boot? Like...
Chuck it in the boot? Dude, that's a fucking saying. What are you talking about?
That can work?
Dude,
Okay.
boot is not used universally. Chuck it in the boot is proper.
So boot is the trunk of a car, for people who don't know.
Correct. For all the kids.
And also, if you're saying chuck it in her boot, you can probably guess where we're going from that.
Toss it in with dumper, love. Like, there's a whole bunch of things to that. Like,
the
back door, like, there's a whole thing. It's a whole plethora of things. You can get the thesaurus out and you can have a fucking field day for the kids.
Fuck oath you can, mate. Fuck oath. Fuck oath, mate. So, with that said, let's do some rap songs, mate, shall we?
Okay, mate, sorry. Okay, cool. So now we've got that. You're saying tinny, I'm saying chuck it in the boot.
Beauty. We'll make it work today. Let's fucking go,
figure it out. Okay, so albums. Mac Miller had a album called Faces coming out. Posthumous release. The first full... Posthumous. Is this the first full like album? Or was this like a single before, right?
You know what? What was that other one? Wasn't it called Circles or something? I thought that one was...
No, that was his...
That was when he was around?
Album?
Fuck, man. I'm not going to lie. I
pretty sure Circles was his last album.
Okay. But I don't know if he was around for that one. It says... Oh, no. Circles was...
They finished a couple of songs to get it finished.
Circles was 2020, so I think that was his first... Swimming was his last one when he was here, and Circles was the first posthumous album, and now Faces is the new, which I only got a few songs into so far.
Word. Well, yeah, I found at least 3/4 of that. I mean, I don't know how I feel about the posthumous release, but like it's still good. Like it's mad different. It had good features. Some of the beats were weird, but good weird. You know what I mean? It was very different.
Okay.
No, like I definitely need to revisit it a bit more, but it was great overall. I was happy with it. Just would wonder what else would he what kind of changes or musically, sonically he would amend. So like it was just weird.
Okay.
But yeah, it was definitely a dope listen. Like fuck, it's just kind of weird to me. Just like he's got new tunes and he's like, I don't know, did he sign off on this? Obviously not. But like there's great people behind it, and I read the credits and I don't know, just tough. So
were they people close to him, or were they just good artists that were given the task?
Majority, like the first bit, and then he's got some other, some hired hands that are just quality. But I'm pretty sure it was mainly his own sort of regulars that he would work with. So it was fairly like overseen by the right people.
Gotcha.
I didn't get through the last 3 albums, unfortunately, but I did all the singles. So I was.
Do you know what I did? So that's actually perfect because I didn't get through. I got 3 songs into Mac Miller, but I did the rest. So look at that, it worked out perfect.
Look at you! Look at you! Look at us! Hey?
Look at us!
That what is it? Paul Rudd,
yeah,
from Hot Wings.
Look at us, huh?
Look at us! Look at you! Look at me!
Who would have thought?
There you go. Who would have thought? You're a mad cunt. I'm a mad cunt. Fucking here you go.
Fucking yeah.
So the Blaze G and Benny the Butcher had a song called "The Game."
Yes.
Benny slayed as usual. Benny must be raking it in with all this fucking like. I'm not gonna say it in a bad way, but like the average collab that he's done sometimes. This one was pretty good, but sometimes he's got some people like fuck me, like
yeah,
they got some money they wanted to get him on a track. He probably charges a hefty fee, and he's like
I'd love to know
hot right now.
Let's
and
check
honestly, it might be like 10, 20 beans.
Is that
racks.
what you think?
Fucking, I don't know, maybe more.
I was gonna say 5, but maybe you're right.
Dude, he is definitely at least 10 racks for a feature.
While you're talking, I'll see if I can like just zoom through and
I'd love that.
Find out real quick because maybe people are just like talking about it on Reddit or some shit. Like rappers have reached out to him and stuff like that. So keep going, but I'd be really curious too because yes, his feature. Like it feels like every single week we're talking 1 to 2 features.
We talk about him all the time, and we always say the same shit. Yeah, Benny was consistently good. I mean, yeah, obviously he's a fucking crazy MC, but he's just on everybody's shit. But anyway, so yeah, continuing right along, the Kemist and Gentleman did a song called Woman, reggae tune. That was so fire. I love that. It's just really quality, man, like top to bottom. Like I love Gentleman. The Kemist is new to me, but that was just like a great tune, like very, very good synergy, a great beat, great mixing. Everything about it was cool. So very smooth. Harloe and Mick Jenkins did a song called Power Ranger. That was poppy and cool, but like still, you know, it was poppy, but it was still cool. I dug that. It was worth a listen. The song with Derrick, Milano, and Dolla called Control. I just wasn't a fan of that. Just like I don't know. I'm talking about it because it was so. The lyrics were like you could put all the same words that have been used, like buzzwords that have been in hit singles in the past 20 years, and press shuffle and spit them out and make this song. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Fuck bullshit. So that was like bullshit. Anyway, like Ty Dolla $ign, I'm a big fan of, but this Derrick Milano cunt must have a bunch of money to get Ty on a song, and that just felt like really, really like generic, and it had potential, but I was like pissed about it to actually comment this far. So here we are. Fucking a song by people. Okay, so Artz and Bugy or Bugy and IMDb.
Yes.
Called Yalla Habibti. More of like a Rihanna. Wow. More of like a Rihanna sequel song from IMDb. It's very reachable and catchy. It was kind of nice, but like it just sounded like a Rihanna ripoff that IMDb was on, but still kind of cool. Hawaii Mighty and Astro Kid J did a song called Could Be New. It's not bad. It's well produced, and it's it was good overall. I liked it. Whenever Hawaii Mighty does a song, it always showcases her like singing and diversity, and in vocal deliveries with the raps, and in the production a lot. It's kind of like Maya Clarity a lot. How Maya has a lot of breakdowns and like splashes in a specific little section of this one genre that's popping right now, or there's always some like little flash to a different little sonic different part. So there's a lot going on there. So it's really good product overall. So that was cool to listen to. Bizzle and Music Soul Child did a song called Leave This Place. I love Music Soul Child. He fucking raised me as one of the godfathers of neo soul, arguably, with D'Angelo and etc. It's just great to hear him again. He was on a hook for this one. The beat's fire. His vocals sound very good, very close to OG music from the first couple albums, I guess, that we all kind of grew up on in the high school times. If you're an old cunt like me and yourself there, Seafood, mate.
Oldest.
And then what else we got here? There was a big posse cut with Elzai, Afro, 60 East, Soul Snacks, DJ Ready C. Called Merlot. That was okay. It was dope MCs over a chill beat. I wish the song wasn't so long, but if it was any longer, I would have been like shutting it off. But it was definitely cool. Blase had a song called Get Over.
Do you remember them from the 90s?
Dude, of course. Okay. It literally sounds like old school raw feel. I dig it.
Like it sounds like it's from the 90s too.
It sounds exactly right. It sounds exactly the same. I really dig it because of that. They probably didn't. They probably used the same analog gear from the same fucking studio that they had from time.
That would be smart.
That's what it sounds like. I love that shit because I try to, when I'm mixing stuff, I use particular plugins that give me that lo-fi, authentic sort of like, vintage, mid-range sort of feel. Anyway, little boom, little crack, fucking sweet. Cody Shane and Rick Ross did a song called FaceTime. It was a dope R&B joint. It was a real good mesh, and it fitted and tailored to the Ricky feature. Beat was like proper, and the mixing was too, so I enjoyed that a lot. There's two other ones. So Papi Jamon.
I think it's Hamon. Do you remember?
Hamon?
It means ham in Spanish. We went to a place, a ham and cheese place in Madrid. I don't know if you remember it, and that was in the name of the place.
Madrid. Oh. That wasn't the place I got sick from. That was in Barcelona.
No, that was Barcelona. So we went to, and they had, that was a bitch. and they had like ham stuff all hanging around and stuff. And we had like a
nice
high-end ham and cheese sandwich from there. It was lovely. But anyway,
I'm all about that bougie ham and cheese. You feel me, bro?
It's a bloody ripper. That is, mate.
Top shelf fucking Gouda on the sanger, buddy.
Let's
what do
go.
you mean, Jelly Bean? I'm not even scared of your face,
mate.
So yeah, fucking Puppy Ham had a fucking song with Sky Zoo called Glamour Life Part 2. It was a jazzy chill number. I dug that. That was cool. If you like hip hop, rappity rap raps. And then there's a song by Swindle, Joel, Culpepper, and Maverick Sabre.
Yes.
Called No Black, No Irish. It was smooth. I dig that. That's definitely a spin worthy tuners. That's everything. That's pretty much just
okay. I can. I think you hit a bunch of the good ones. I can definitely add some stuff to that one.
Delicious.
Might as well talk about my shit real quick. So I dropped the third single from Relentless, featuring the homie Caleb Hart. He's from Tobago, but he lives in Victoria, British Columbia, and the song's called "Let Justice Prevail." We dropped a video for it. I'm going to put all the links in the description as always. So Notion, Place I Know. We've got the I Got Next featuring Maya Clarity and Notion, and we have Stay Woke, and now we're going to add Let Justice Prevail in there. And I have my This Is C Spotify link as well that they made the playlist. So that's all in the description of every episode. I'm going to keep it there. But I'm really proud of this one. The response to this has been super cool. So it's a reggae song. It was the first song we did for the album a long time ago, actually. We started because I kept putting the album off. I did it like twice. So we started it. It was May 2015 we did this fucking song. Which is a long time ago. Bro. Yeah, I don't know if you remember.
I definitely do. It was a great recording session.
Yeah, it was really cool. We had a studio here in Montreal. We recorded everything there. This album is all live instrumentation. So Maya Clarity, the producer, played all the keys. We had our good homie John Rusner play the guitar and kick the whole project off with this song. Even Caleb singing. We all wrote the hook together. Me, Nosh. Even Tiff, my girlfriend, and she got SoCan, she got pub for that. We all contributed to it. Caleb, and I can't remember who else it was, but we all did it together. It was the first time writing as like a group, and it was really, I know, man, it was really cool. Everybody really made me feel like this project
easy.
Yeah, that's a great descriptor. That's why this is our album. Like, it's not my album. Like, we did this in a way that we have never done anything. Like, I've always just done my shit. Like, yeah, the producer will do the beat or whatever, but I just do my shit and then you mix it. So it's still a we thing, but this was like every single song had so many people working to make it as good as possible. So it's really cool. So I'm really proud of this one. The getting a whole bunch of playlist looks. Probably got, I don't know, like 8 to 10 playlist looks already, which is great in like 2 days. Yeah, man, people seem to be feeling it. It's a little weirder one because it's rapping over a reggae beat, which is kind of a weird tempo. So I managed to find a little pocket in there. And Caleb did a great job with the hook. We shot the video. So Joshua Telfer, who will be on the podcast, we'll talk about that at the end, what we're going to be doing in the next few weeks.
Terry.
But Uncle Terry, we call him, he does all the artwork, and he happened to be in, I know Caleb because of Josh, is his mate from Trinidad. And Josh went out to spend some time with Caleb in BC, so we needed to film the video. Caleb was down. Josh had a 4K camera, so Josh did all of the filming out there. So it was really a true collaborative effort. Josh really took ownership over it too, and he did a fantastic job with his angles and the shooting. He's got a wicked eye. He's the only person that really we fuck with as far as like our project covers. Like, Josh is the only one who does that stuff. We do the singles and stuff. We don't bother him with that stuff, but he does the big things for both of us. It was really cool to see Josh be involved in that. We had like a drone footage that didn't come out as good as we thought, so there's only a little bit of the drone in there, but like it was just good. We had fire breathers and like it's just a really dope video. I'm really, really proud of it all, man. So that is out now. Go stream that everywhere. And of course, next Friday the album drops. Relentless, fucking finally, Nosh, after 6 fucking years.
Goodness,
on and off 6 years, but really it's about. We recorded it in. We'll talk about it all in more detail. Thing, but anyway, the album's coming next week, so maybe a bit later. Actually, no, fuck, I'll tell you now. The next few episodes, I don't know. Otherwise, we're gonna keep circling back.
Just tell counts.
Maybe I'll forget. So we're gonna do right now when you're uploading podcasts, you can have seasons. With this, we're not really doing seasons as such with TMF, but we're going to make a sort of sub-series, I guess. It will be marked as a separate season, so it will be separated, but we're going to call it, and Nosh just came up with this wicked name, we're going to call it, like, Unpacked. So we're going to go, when we've got larger projects going through, like, dropping, we're going to do these episodes where we go a full deep dive. It won't be anything like our regular episodes. It'll be doing a full deep dive into this, and the idea is just to shed some light on how these things come together, like for Relentless.
The creative process, start to finish.
Exactly, with all the key collaborators. So for Relentless, there's really, for the main people, there's a lot of people involved across the board, but the main people involved were the producer, Maya Clarity, Notion, of course, mixing and mastering and editing and being there and co-directing it all in the studio. We have Joshua Telf, as we talked about, who did all the artwork and obviously some of the videos, and he will continue to be doing that in Toronto for us if I'm not there, or Richard. And then, of course, Richard, who does all our videos. Yep, exactly. So we've worked with Richard since 2013 exclusively as well. So we've worked with Josh since 2011. So this is, these are long time collaborators. We trust these people implicitly. I've known Maya Clarity since 2013 as well. We've toured together, all of us, me, Notion, Maya. We've done a lot of stuff together, worked together a lot. So it's a real close-knit team, and we thought it'd be really interesting to do maybe 3 episodes where we kind of deep dive on all that type of stuff and the thinking behind it, because I wanted to really showcase this project. It means so much to all of us. So much work has gone in, man, from the whole squad. And, when you drop your EP, we're going to do the same thing. I imagine this one was a little bit more of like you kind of helmed everything and took care of the production, the recording, and the mixing and mastering. So you'll be able to go in depth, and we'll go through every song and really talk about that as well. So going forward, I think it'd be a fun little series. We'll just keep adding to it as we go. We're going to do the deluxe album version of Relentless next year. So we'll talk about that. We're going to do, I've got the volume 2 of the project I did with Smokewell. And that's
fire.
That's coming out, I don't know when, probably next year. It's done. Oh, almost done anyway. A few little small things. So when he comes, we'll get him on there. We'll go through that in depth as well. So, little fun little side thing that I'm excited to just test a little something different, give this sort of format a break and then make this a little bit fresher for us as well. So allows us to be a bit more flexible, more creative with this. And we'll probably keep coming up with other cool ideas to do separate little seasons that are these whole extra fucking podcasts.
Beautiful side steps.
Yeah, I want to make this interesting. It needs to be more interesting for us, for you guys, for watching and listening and chatting. Also, by the way, shouts to once again, Portugal and Barbados are still repping. I'd have to check the email exactly. I think we basically stayed about the same or dipped a little, but y'all are still repping. So, shouts to you.
Yeah, that's fucking fantastic. Obrigado. Is that what it is?
Exactly right. Well done. Good memory. All right, I'll run through the rest of this music quick. Adele is back, and I was kind of pissed, to be honest, that she was back in the same fucking week that I dropped my shit.
Not that pissed. Fuck Adele. No, not fuck Adele. No, in bad timing, Adele. Take it easy, love.
Please. But
just have a snooze for a week. You had enough.
Yeah, you don't need anything next week.
Give Uncle Seif easy a bloody go, would you, mate?
Just let it go. Do you know what she did do, though, that I'm very happy with her? She dropped the song at midnight UK time worldwide. So how it works normally, it just drops midnight in every market. So by the time it drops here, it actually counts down on the Spotify backend. So there's like 200 and something countries that it gets released in on Spotify, and it'll count down. It'll say like 183 out of 221 countries it's been released in. So there'll be people listening to the shit out there before it even drops. But she did a worldwide drop on which worked out to be 7 p.m. Eastern for us. So that worked out very fucking well because we didn't have to worry too much because people could have watched the video for 5 hours before the music even came out here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Excuse me. So thank you, Adele. But yeah, so she dropped a new song called Easy on Me. She dropped the video too. She looks great. Obviously, people talked about her, weight loss, her new figure. So she looks great.
Yeah, can't chill on that.
Yeah, let her rip. But it's good for her. She feels good about herself. That was really all that mattered.
That's what I'm saying.
She felt good, so that is cool. But the song is great. It's a basically kind of like Drake's last album. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's the same type of no drums. I was saying to Tiff, it's like she's doing a Griselda thing, where it's no drums and just like going in over the piano. It was a cool little thing.
We should do that.
Fun fact.
This first single for the Sea and Ocean album, I'll do a track with no drums.
Let's fucking do it. I'd love to.
Let's fucking do it, mate. Yeah, man. Soul sample.
Yeah. Or do we want sample or set like a clear something that we can?
I'll play some tunes on my fucking desk with a pencil.
There you go. Pencil.
No stress.
Fucking easy, mate. She filmed a video in Quebec, which is pretty dope. So she films that. Apparently, she works with some director out here that's like her man's, and that's cool. He's based out here, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, man, it was a cool track. I mean, look, was it anything spectacular? No, it was the same type of shit that Adele always typically does. But was it still just great? Like just great music that she always does? Yeah, it was dope. So you can't blame her for trying to do fucking EDM or something, right? Like I don't know what she's supposed to do. I imagine that the rest of the album, will probably be in that vein, but we shall see. She did not give a date for the album yet. Usually for something that big, they'll let this single breathe for a bit. They won't just drop it and then 2 weeks later drop the album. Like they'll sit on it, maybe drop another couple singles. So we'll see how she goes. But yeah, man, definitely worth checking out. You mentioned Mac Miller. I only got a few songs into that, but the 3 albums that I listened to, KIRBY, she is fantastic. She had an album called Sis. Her. He wasn't the one. Yeah, she's amazing. 10 tracks. Yeah, some of them we talked about here before. They were singles. Just great, soulful. She's got a really cool voice.
Gotta do that.
I'm trying to think. I was going to try and compare her to anyone, but not really. She's just like kind of, how do you describe her? I don't know. She's just awesome. Like kind of hippie, like bohemian type of fucking neo soul. I don't know. It's just it's a great project.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, you say hippie? I enjoyed that. And Leila Day, who is from Toronto. Actually, the name is fucked up here.
Like Erykah Badu and Jill Scott kind of together, but
yeah.
Ish.
With like maybe like a touch of Summer Walker in there, even though that's not like
some
soul,
sass or some
sass.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Sass and some
which is like a
stank.
little some stank on that shit, man.
Stank on that shit.
Cool project. And Leila Day dropped a 7-track EP called Detour, which is also pretty dope. Enjoyed that a lot as well. So she's got a really great voice. So that was some nice soulful shit this week. As far as the singles, now this shit you probably couldn't find it because I couldn't.
This shit right here.
This shit right here.
This shit right here. It's called
Death.
Yo, bro.
Cat. Yeah, we need to get that that sound thing.
Cat Williams, he's the man.
I write that down as the idea to do the this shit right here. Didn't we have like the thing? This shit right here. So Kwabs.
That's 170 words a minute kind of typing right there. Talk about fam. Listen,
fuck around. So Kwabs is a singer from the UK, and I saw that he came up. He's like one of my favorites in the ever.
He's the best.
Honestly, like just so impeccable. Ever. And on Spotify, the song, he has a new song. There's some guy called, I think it's like DJ Regard, and it's some dude from whatever, in a different scene. And Tyga, and the song was called Signals with Kwabs. So it was grayed out on Spotify. I'm like, why the fuck can't I listen to it? Then I was Googling, couldn't find a YouTube link, couldn't find an Apple Music,
same.
Couldn't find nothing. And I saw on their Instagram, on the dude's Instagram, he had like a 20-second snippet and stuff. So I got to hear a little bit. I'm like, yo, that's... Like, he tagged him, and it went to Kwabs' page on Spotify, and he's had a new profile pic. And keep this in mind, his last album, Love and War, which is one of my top 10 albums of all time.
Disgusting.
Dropped in 2015, and he hasn't done anything since. He hasn't barely posted. Here and there, he'll tweet or post something on Instagram, but very rare. Then he had a different pitch. So before he had like a fade kind of thing and like a little bit of a flat top going on. Now he's got braids, like sort of like the crisscross type of old school sort of side braids or whatever. Yeah. So I'm like, all right. And he had like this shirt on, like open. I'm like, okay, bro, all right. And then I checked his social, and he had what we call like an iOS press release, which is when you have a bunch of screenshots of the Notes app. And he had this whole thing about, hey guys, so look, it's been a while. I kind of disappeared. My people who know me know when I'm going through some shit. I just disappear from the world. I don't want to be around nothing. I don't communicate. I don't respond to texts. I don't respond to DMs. I don't do shit. And he's like, I've just been dealing with that. He didn't say what it was. He said, look, it's not life-threatening or anything, just going through some life shit. And he said that he had some opportunities recently that made him want to slowly come back into things. So it looks like he changed his Instagram profile pic to the same one that was on Spotify. So that's a great sign. He's got this song. So maybe he'd been offered some features. Because I'm going to be transparent. I'll talk about it in that podcast. I reached out to his management to get him on the chorus for one of the songs that's on the album. And they declined. And I was a little upset because we made the song for him. And
legit.
In hindsight, seeing that and him saying he was knocking back everybody and doing nothing, and he's obviously like a pretty hectic, creative type of dude, I feel a little better about it because I was a little, oh man, like I didn't hit anybody up for features really for this. Well, except the ones that were on there. He was the only one who declined. I was like, oh man, like I really wanted him on there, but now I feel better because I know the point is he's coming back, motherfucker, and we're about to get some Kwabs music. There you go. And you know what?
Round of applause right
that's getting a round of applause. Sorry, I'm on the other screen. There it is.
Hey.
So go check out Kwabs for real because he is the fucking best. I'm extremely excited for anything he's doing. Now I'll quickly run through the rest because I think I haven't even touched on this. I've been talking for like 15 fucking minutes, eh? Lauren,
you're right, mate.
Thanks, bro. Lauren, I don't know how to pronounce this. Jauregeui. I don't even know how to spell it. Jauregeui. Fuck. Some girl called Lauren. There, maybe. And Vic Mensa did a song called Scattered. That was great. Great R&B track. She was fantastic. I was really impressed with that. Vic came through with the bars, loved it, solid as fuck. I won't touch on any of the stuff that you touched because you already nailed everything here. I really enjoyed James Morrison's Who's Gonna Love Me Now. James Morrison is a British, what they call blue-eyed soul, like a white dude soul singer.
Blue-eyed soul, hilarious.
Yeah, it's actually...
Makes sense, though.
Yeah, man. If you look it up, there's like playlists and stuff that's got just white soul artists, which is kind of weird, but... he was super dope. I discovered him through Jason Mraz, strangely, and he is
that is weird subgenre. That's okay.
So that's how I like Duffy, Adele. It was probably around 2009. Does that mean
it's not as good as like other soul? Is that what that's doing?
It's separating it, but I guess it's niching it down. I don't think it's intentionally separating it. I think it's just like. It's a genre within a genre because maybe same as saying white rappers, I guess like.
Fair enough,
but that's
definitely not mad at that. That's very interesting. I didn't know that was a sub.
Yeah, bit strange, but it's a great song. One of those ones it reminds me of with the I can't describe the drums, but it reminds me of kind of like the what's the fucking I lost it. What's the guy? Plan B. Plan B stuff's a little bit like that.
Plan B's fire.
Yeah, Plan B from the UK as well. So that song was great. You basically covered all the other really great ones. You know what? I got nothing else to add because you nailed them all. I'm not going over them. So no, it's fine because you said it perfect. So that was the music for this week. I want to also just change the subject of music for 2 seconds. Got some Yeezys this week. Got the Yeezys. These are the...
You can't just pull the drip up like that on us, bro.
I know, right? Fuck, I should just be...
Just all of a sudden, she'd have been like, hey, guys, I'm about to put some actual fucking foot porn, some shoe porn on the screen. Get your cocks out or put them away. Or put your cats out the room or tell your mum to fuck off or pull my fucking Yeezys out.
You're right.
All of a sudden,
come
on, bro.
That was wrong of me, and I apologize.
So rude.
I will warn cunts
very,
about
very
the
rude.
Yeezys. Robbo. Very rude, Robbo. Oh, you know what? Nosh? You know what?
You have one of those? Yeah, you got one?
I don't know who you think you're talking to, mate, but you're being very rude, do you understand?
Very rude. Oh, come on.
I don't know if I have the very... I think I don't know if I do...
We need to get all... I have to get the whole set for you.
I think I did it. I took it. I'm trying to think if I named it something different because I wanted it to be shorter. What else does he say after that? You're going to be... I got this one for you.
You want to give me a bit of money?
Oh my god.
Where'd you hear that,
It's just the mail.
It's just the mail. I can collect it now if you like.
I think someone's pulling your leg, mate.
I think someone's pulling your leg, mate. I'll pull the other fucking leg in a minute. Now, where's the cash?
There's no cash here. Here, there's no cash.
All right, Robbo?
Cash, no. Robbo?
No cash.
Cash, no. Robbo? No.
Greatest. One of the greatest lines of all time. Robbo?
Hey, Craig. Oh, sorry, C. Hey, C.
Hey.
No cash.
No cash.
No cash.
Do you know where there
Robo
is, Cash?
says it. Where is it?
In the Yeezys.
In the Yeezys.
So I got these. These are the
Bloody frozen.
They're the 500 high. So the models are 500. They're the high version because
So
they have
can
like a
you
low.
dunk on cunts in those? Is what my question is.
They actually remind me of Jordans a lot, of basketball shoes. I hadn't really had shoes like that for a while.
Jordan-ish.
Yeah, and they kind of feel like they're actually really chunky compared to other kicks. So I thought they were more like boots, but they're really very much like Jordans. And they're so like fucking fresh. I love them so much.
They're velvet on the top.
Yeah, it's like velour-y type of shit.
Oh, sick! I want to see the bottom again. Look at a pair of fucking Adidas. Oh, nice. Names.
I actually worn them twice, but I scrub the bottom every time I wear them.
They look like a pair of fucking Adidas basketball shoes I used to wear back in the day, man. The way the grip is done, that is super fire.
It says Adiprene there, so I reckon that it probably is the exact same shit. And do you know what? They say non-marking sole. It says non-marking.
Yeah,
so
they're ready to ball in. If I was playing basketball, get the fuck out of your face.
Yeah, they've even got like the little tie thing there, but they gave me a separate set of regular laces, so I imagine you're supposed to just cut them if you want to get rid of it.
Oh, buddy, you are ready to go, sir.
But these is pretty drippy. Pretty happy with these ones. I haven't had shoes this chunky for a bit, so I've been trying to like see what they go with, like, because you wear them with skinny jeans, and the jeans are mad skinny, but these bitches
all
are
of a
fucking
sudden you get
thick.
these fucking shoes like.
And these are size 13, so I'm pretty 13. So like we're pretty fucking big feet cunts, so we look like clowns. That's the only problem with. But you're a bit better because you're taller, but I'm not as tall as you, so my shit, like we've got basically the same size shoe essentially, I think. So like it just stands out a little more on me, and I'm a little more conscious of it. But I don't know, really impressed. Mate, Yeezy's got a few drops lately. I got the dub on this, but then I got the L. They dropped another pair of the Wave Runners. Are you familiar with the Wave Runners at all?
No.
You don't know nothing about Yeezys? Whatever. So it's like the most popular 700 model. And they have this other one that's close to it called Wash Orange. The top was the same, but the bottom was this all orange, which I didn't love, but they look the same from the top with the Wave Runners with the grey and blue.
Not bad.
So I took the L on them, unfortunately. I was trying to get that, but the vibes, we live another day to get more Yeezy. So I want to just drop that Yeezy in there, the fucking vibes.
I do. Thank the baby Jesus we live another day to get the more Yeezys.
You know what? What? I'm trying to find it. I can't even fucking find it.
Tonks.
Do it.
You know the fucking vibes.
There we are.
Mm-hmm.
So, what about little topics? What do we get to fucking
top?
yap about? Yeah, I want to show you something fucking ridiculous off top.
Please.
So I just found this on Twitter now. I'm going to show it on here. I'm going to describe what it is. It is a video of two motherfuckers. So you know how you go to a birthday party and you get a helium balloon? Or no, fuck a helium balloon. Just a balloon. And then you play the game where
it's not even a party. It could even be like a brother and sister, or like, cunts in a house in the evening.
And you get the balloon and you both run around the living room or whatever trying to keep the balloon up without touching the ground. There is literally a contest. It's called the Balloon World Cup, and motherfuckers wear helmets. They have helmets on, and they've got a set. The set includes...
they're diving at shit.
They're diving, and the set includes a car.
Oh, fuck.
It's a car, which is a Tesla, I think. They've got a couch, a table, and chairs, like a bigger table in there. And they're running around and trying to save the balloon. It's just insane.
From touching the ground.
From touching the ground. So, one person touches, the next person got to touch.
It's like volleyball with like slow motion and there's shit in the way. And it's like to simulate a flipping lounge room. I mean, at this point, it's ridiculous because there's a fucking car and a couch and the same thing. Unless you're literally like knocking walls down in your house, those things.
I don't know.
Out of control.
It's like it's allowed to touch the car. Like, I guess it's allowed to touch things, but not the ground. And then there's a video arcade. It's actually a Volkswagen. It's pretty intense. And it looks like it's in like an enclosed glass.
Like cased off.
Yeah, like area. Which is... And there's... Oh my God, there's a referee in a separate color jersey.
Oh my God.
This is the greatest thing ever. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
This is incredible. I'm going to go retweet that right now. This is incredible. Fucking hell. So anyway, Balloon World Cup. I'm going to have to probably look that up and spend a few hours.
World Cup. Honestly, bro, that's the new hot sport on the rise. I'm gonna buy some shares in the balloon.
The balloon industry.
The
Mate,
balloon industry.
Just buying it up, mate. Fuck
Chuck
Party
on the
City.
simple. You know
Mate,
what I mean? Like,
get in there.
Them stocks up, cunt.
Woo! Just boom, 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 boom.
I'm up like 11%. What do you mean, Jelly Bean?
Ooh, that's what your stock portfolio is right now?
I mean...
Hey, look at that, Mr. Investor.
Yo, Mr. Investor, show me your chester.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
That's a good episode name.
Let's do it.
Are you trying to...
Probably not, don't do that.
No, okay. So, another thing I want to ask you, are you watching Squid Games?
Seen the whole thing, boom, skitty bop.
You did, okay.
Because I decided that I needed a rest, I've had literally non-stop. It's been a fuck show of weeks of busy for the old nose dog. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to force myself to do nothing. And that's what it was.
Okay. And without...
Because everything else had finished.
Okay.
Sorry, go.
Without spoiling it, we got a request from a fellow podcasters, friends of ours who we've worked with before. They wanted to do a collab episode about it, but I wasn't sure if the team had seen it yet. So I've been meaning to ask you, I forgot. So, thoughts on it without spoiling the sort of ending, I guess?
It's crazy. It's a wild ride. It's a bit, it's very like, you don't know what's going down for a while.
It's all the rage with the kids.
It's all the rage with the kids. Yeah, like I mean, fuck. I wasn't a huge fan to begin with because it's based around gambling and gambling in Australia is a huge problem, and I'm not like massive on it myself. I never really go for a poke or go to the CAS as the kids call it in Australia. Going for a poke is going to a place where they have slot machines that are touch screen and you poke them. So they're called pokies. To break it down for kids who don't know what pokies are. And every sort of like, every sort of tavern and pub and bistro that you would go to in Melbourne or anywhere in Australia, there would be a separate room where, usually the people that own the building would have built a, deliberate room to house these, 20, 10, 50, 150 fucking machines that, just bring cunts in droves and, just sit there and just monotonously press fucking buttons and lose their money. So I have never been a fan of gambling and it's always around and that's what it's based around, but it is shot very well. The actors and actresses are great. The one thing I would recommend for cunts that are either just starting a couple episodes in or haven't even thought about it yet, watch it in the original audio and put the English subtitles on because the performances from the Korean actors and actresses are fucking phenomenal.
A1.
And when you listen to it, when you listen to it with the American English overdubs, there's a lot of characters that lose their, tenacity and fucking sass and fucking like oomph, and their performance is lost in the other actors. Some of them are good, and I didn't flip until like the fourth or fifth, maybe even the sixth episode. I don't know. And kind of pissed at that. So if you're down with reading and you sit close enough to see that shit, then it's definitely worth it because you need. It's like when you're watching the other. Oh my god!
Parasite.
Not
No.
Parasite. The Spanish one with the bank. Cunts are killing each other in there with the masks and the kind of like anonymous face. Oh my god! I can't think of the dude.
I know the one.
Oh
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm having.
Anyway, I prefer to watch it in that because like the performance from the original actors is very important to me. So when I figured that out, I tried to watch the rest of it in that. So, but otherwise, it was really sick. Some quite unexpected things happen to certain characters, and it's kind of like whoa. So it's hard to keep track of what's going down, but it's a crazy ride, dude. But it's definitely worth a watch.
I was gonna say, when you have a poke, is that where you could crush a few tinnies?
Oh,
Let me give myself a little bit of a
well done.
slip it in there, slip it in. Thank you very much. Thank you. The movie.
Well done.
There's a whole bunch of different stuff that's like, the town. You talking the town? No, that was American.
No,
There's one called The
bank-
Vault.
Oh, the game. Oh my god, what's one Eddie?
I tried to just like Google it and
One
like
sec.
how.
One sec.
Not Money Heist.
Money Heist. That's the one. Oh my god.
Okay, so I very, very, very much agree that you need to watch it in the original Korean. I watched it.
Yeah.
We watched it for probably 3 episodes with the until we realized you could change it, and then we were like, "Motherfucker!"
Well,
So yeah, it changes.
Earlier.
They're just impeccable. These actors and actresses, bro, like so insane. Fun. So for people who don't know, it's so worth it. Like it's actually about to be the highest watched show on Netflix ever. But basically, it's about this the main character is a dude. They're all losers. Everyone in this show end up sort of losers, the gambling addicts, like you said. They owe money, and they're not really doing too well at life. So they get approached by this dude who, you know, they play this game
with him.
With the little squares, and you have like they got 2 little squares, and you got to like slap them on the ground and flip the one that was on the ground, and the person who has to bet if they can flip it down by slapping another square on top. There's obviously a way to do that. So all these people were doing it, losing because they're kind of losers with gambling, and then they get offered this opportunity to go to this thing called the Squid Games, which is based on a Korean childhood game. And it's essentially, I'm not spoiling anything by saying what's in the trailer, but it's like a life or death thing, and they don't realize it. So they go in, if you lose, they literally kill you. And the whole, we thought it was just the games. That's what it was about. But it's this whole in-depth thing. And it's like episode 6 was the one, I think, or 7, where literally my hands were just sweating. I had to keep wiping them on my legs. I was just like, I was shitting myself for these motherfuckers. It was so fucking well done.
Oh my god.
And we had to really stress to watch it before people spoiled it, because the spoilers were everywhere. And
right, yeah, memes would like pop in. I was like, what the fuck? I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that visual. Like, what the hell happens? Like, come on, bro, relax. I gotta speed up.
It was a bit of a trip of an ending, eh? Like, the ending was interesting.
Yeah.
We watched a few explainers on YouTube afterwards that kind of pointed out, like, you could see where it came from, like how the ending came together. They go, oh, if you notice that, there's this. I'm like, fuck, all right. So, I don't know, man. It was one of the best.
I have to see that. You should send me a link to that. I would like to.
Yeah, we watched about 5 of them. Like, honestly, there was many. Yeah, there wasn't just one that were doing it. There was one that pointed out. Like, I can't really say much more without spoiling it, so I can tell you off air. But I can tell you which one. There's a few good ones that were just explaining how you could have picked it earlier if you knew. I mean, it's essentially impossible. But anyway, that was a really, really dope show. I want to just bring that up real quick because I enjoyed that thoroughly. What else do we have here? We had today is Eminem's birthday.
Ooh.
No? Shouts to
Happy birthday, you fucking old
cunt. Let's just give him a little air horn. You know, happy birthday, mate. You know, arguably, to some people, he's the GOAT. He's in the conversation, you know.
He's definitely in the top fucking of how you going, or the dopest cunts to pick a pencil up. So, you know.
Yeah.
Can't count him out, but I don't know where he sits in, like, the thing, but he's, like, definitely, like, ridiculous.
Yeah, Mans is up there. So, good for him. What else we talk about? You saw Kanye he performed a few songs at a wedding of the guy must be a billionaire or some shit in Venice, Italy, wearing all the crazy masks and shit as they do out there. I forgot the name of the bloke who. The
mask that Kanye's wearing looks like the dude who is the front man
of Squid Games. Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good one,
bro. Like, come on!
I totally see that.
I feel like that was the way that was like played on Bopes.
It was that's actually hilarious. So that's an interesting one, you know. Yeah, and he's also selling the ranch. He's selling the Wyoming ranch for $11 million. $11 million.
I don't know that much.
And it's about just shy of 4,000 acres.
That's a couple.
But think about $11 million for 4,000 acres. That's pretty cheap, I would imagine, because there's probably not much guaning. I mean, there's mountains and shit.
That's all you want. Landscape and like nothing. You don't want no cunts around. You don't want to like develop that. Like
apparently,
you just don't want no cunts around.
Well, you don't want no cunt. That's a good point. Apparently,
someone's going to buy it and build a village.
That was what Kanye was supposed to do. Actually, was supposed to build like this futuristic city and stuff. But
Gospel land.
Well, I don't know if it was about the Lord, but it was definitely
he
supposed
loves
to be.
he loves a bit of Georges, doesn't he?
Oh mate, who doesn't? Who fucking doesn't, mate?
I mean, he prays the omnipotent infant baby
He
Georges.
goes hard, goes hard.
He's probably one of my favourites.
Oh mate, love it. Love his first album. It's great. But yeah, it's
6 pound,
interesting
8
that he. So I don't know why he's fucking selling it, but you know that's interesting. The joke is that if all of his Twitter followers put in 50 cents each, they'll be able to buy it. So like everyone's like, you know, Kanye's Twitter followers dancing to Off the Grid when they buy the ranch and stuff like that, and they got all these people just going, in the crowd. So I'm down. I'll chuck in a buck. I'll give it 5.
Chuck your tunes, fam.
Easy. I'll give him maybe give him a 50. It's a cold 50. Like let's go.
Cold 50.
Let's go.
Yeah, my back teeth are floating still.
Ooh, you need to go? Go for it.
I mean,
You want to go for it because you're smashing some.
What are we doing next? What's the deal?
Well, we're almost done anyway. We see if there's anything else. What else do we have here? Oh, that was all the topics. Unless there's anything else on like Hip Hop DX and stuff, but I don't really have that much else for this week as far as the topics and shit. Did you have anything else on from your side as far as the news and such?
Not really. I chucked him into the pile there earlier, but I didn't have anything else. I just wanted to, you know, chuck it in your boot, mate. You know.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. You get a round of applause for that one. I'm just gonna find the right one. There it is.
I do what I can. You know, I tried to slip it in where I can. You know.
You know what?
Why are you gay?
I don't know.
I love it.
Sometimes it comes naturally. Other times it's, you just force it.
I respect it. You know, everyone has their reasons. Yeah, man. I don't know if we got much else, but yeah, basically, I guess we can sort of wrap it up. There's no point in that going on if we didn't have anything else. But yeah, so next.
Well, I definitely don't want to piss into this broken can, so because it'll overflow, and I just don't want to
That'd be awkward.
So.
Yeah, no.
For everybody, like maybe the audio might crackle. You never know.
Yeah, no, I respect it. So yeah, next week we're gonna do the first episode of the Relentless Unpacked. We're gonna do 3 weeks probably of those. We have mini documentaries coming up for that. We have a whole bunch of shit. So that is we're gonna keep the content coming for that project. More videos. Deep dive into the album. So if you haven't. Hit the links in the description. Check out follow my Spotify page, and then I'll put it in your release radar if you're a Spotify person. If you're an Apple person, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if you can follow artists or anything from that shit. I can't remember, but stay up with the squad. With that said, then, mate, let's just get the thumbnail, and then we'll fucking
get a fucking funny,
get our flaming going. Bloody beaut. No, where can everyone find you online? You fucking
scallywag.
Twit.
Oh, I love that. R.I.P. Nan.
Right.
At Notion Baby on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. At Illnote Studios on Instagram and Facebook. IllnoteStudios.com. NotionBeats.com. Holler at your motherfucking boy. That is me. See?
Boom. Yes, you can get me at CEEFOR on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you hit me up. I'm going to be posting a fuck ton about this album. This is a long time coming. Excited for you motherfuckers to hear it. It's time. It's overdue. I'm ready. Mate, everyone, thank you so much for watching and listening. If you enjoyed the episode, smash the thumbs up. Hit subscribe below. Hit the notification bell.
Ding!
So you know when the new drops. Follow us on social media. At the Movement Fam everywhere. We go live, all these videos. The video premieres at 8 p.m. Eastern every Monday. So does the audio. We are back every week. Excited for the little, switch it up for a bit. Mate, fucking behave yourselves. Enjoy Versus if you watch it. We're going to go check it out since it's probably going to just started.
Go watch it, mate.
And we'll see you guys next week. Mate, fucking get a dog up, yeah.
Get a dog up, be safe as, mate. Sweet.
Or don't be safe. Get a dog up, yeah. Get a dog up, yeah. Get a dog, cunt up, yeah.
Up, yeah.
Get up, dog.
Woof,
up,
woof.
yeah. A dog up, yeah.